What in the hell am I multitasking? Nothing. Welcome to Mac Buddy Gaming, where we play to win, not kill. And this is Let's Discuss It with the Mac number 8. And as always, she always come through, help a brother out up on the podcast. Baby girl, introduce yourself.
I am Noble Nails. You can book me at noblenails@glossgenius.com.
All right. And we got some interesting topics for you today. I got a nice, good producer brother that's going to join us maybe a little later on. He going to chime in. And you know what? We just going to try to have a very good podcast, informative podcast. Hopefully everybody can enjoy themselves. And just in case you don't know what the topic is for the day, number one is, has the studio gangster rapper resulted in the real gangster rapper? Yo, Dex, what it do, brother, man? Thanks for coming out to the podcast, man. Thank you so much for coming out, man. We're going to try to keep it inspirational and motivational at all times, because we always macking. And you know what? Before I get all the way into the podcast, hold on, baby girl, you kind of cut off.
Just pigtails?
Mac is real excited right now. I'm feeling real humble. She looks good on camera, Lord. That's what's up. But Mac got his first check from Twitch today. Only took me 8 months. Man, I couldn't do it without everybody. I'm talking about everybody that came through, showed support, came through, watched a few little commercials, man. Because, hey, it's always free to support a Mac now, unless you would like to pay and be a subscriber or something like that. But it's all right. That's over there on Twitch. So let's go and keep that momentum what we got up from Twitch. Let's do that to Facebook. Let's do that to Instagram. Let's do that to TikTok. Let's do that to YouTube. Let's blow up the Mac community because, man, the bigger I get, the more people I can bring on. Because, man, like I say, them live action skits is coming. Like, cause Mac Buddy Gaming going to turn into Mac Buddy Network. We gonna have all type of stuff for you to check out. Proud of you, my boy Mike, man. Snipe Mike. Oh, what up, bro? Man, y'all make sure y'all check out my boy Snipe Mike up over there on Twitch, man. He be going down. He get down with us on Warzone. He said, "I love your bestie." That's what's up. That's definitely what's up, man. But Mike, it's your turn next, brother. We gonna have to push you, man. We gonna have listen, me, you, all the rest of the content creators, bro. We need to link up, start brainstorming. Make sure we watching everybody's stuff, man. Make sure we sharing each other's stuff, man. Like, brother, and if you need some help, come ride down on me. You know what I'm saying? I'll help you make commercials, whatever you need to help. A little bit of editing, like get back. For sure, Mike, man, for sure, bro. Like, cause it's much love, man. Like, anybody that knows anything about Twitch knows it's hard to get that first check. And I got it in 8 months. There's people that took years to get it. So that just let me know
you on the right road.
I'm on the right road.
See, it's that take your time, you're gonna get it, and you've been grinding, so congratulations.
Right, man, for real. Like, I ain't trying to toot my own horn.
No, you deserve it. No, when stuff like this happens, I feel like you deserve to pat yourself on the back.
And y'all the ones who did it. Y'all the ones who did it. Everybody in the Mac community, man. I'm just calling it the Mac community right now because I ain't created a name for it. Once it get a little bigger, I'm going to let y'all do it. He said, stop hating. But, man, like, for real, this is much love. But I'm sorry for getting off topic and going on. But I just had to definitely give my thanks to everybody. And hopefully, man, y'all checking me out on all these other platforms. Because y'all already know it's Mac Buddy Gaming. You already know, bro. You the one make me streaming and shit. But that made me want to push more. You deserve it for sure. I agree. Agree with the beautiful young lady. Dog, see, I get inspired from this. The goal of this is for other people to get inspired. And and I'm going to try to tone it down to where I don't sound as aggressive. I was told I was being a little aggressive, a little commanding. That's fine. I'm willing to work on that, but that's what this is about. This is self-help for everybody. Vent if you need to. I want to hear all opinions because, like I say, I learned something and hopefully you learn something. Hey, if it's entertaining to you, more power to you, but I really wasn't trying to be entertainment. I'm trying to be more knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? Spread the knowledge, gain knowledge, because everybody has insights that we all can learn from. But we gonna get back to it. First topic is, has the studio gangster given rise to the real gangster rapper? Well, the studio gangster rapper hasn't given rise to the real gangster rapper. And then topic 2 is, I'm going to let you read that, sweetheart.
Topic 2 is, why is money used to determine the value of a person, and does it really show up someone's worth? I got a lot for that one.
Got a lot right there?
For that one, yeah. Like, I was thinking about the topics a couple days ago when they were shared to me. The first one.
See, now that first
one is...
It's like...
This is another gray area.
Like, it is a gray area. Too deep as fuck. You think that? But I ain't gonna lie. But that's the whole point of this. I want it to be...
You want people to think. You want people to actually...
I wanted to make people think. Yeah, man. And that's another reason why I started the book club.
We go through think about it. Most of us go through a day and we really, we distract ourselves. Because all of us have issues. We all have things that we're going through, be it personal, be it business-wise, be it whatever it is. We will distract ourselves. And when we're distracting ourselves, we're not really thinking the way we possibly should be.
He said, Lo, I'm here to listen because I want to hear these answers. Now, see, this is the thing. Like, I know most podcasts is just, and give my feedback. Okay, I was just about to say, like, brother, I'm here to have an open discussion.
Like, if you want to chime in, please.
More than tune in for sure. Like, oh, bro, I love that you want to tune in, but I really love that you want to give feedback on it. Because, like I say, the more perspectives that we can hear and give on certain topics can help us all become better people. Like, now, don't try to take what we saying as definitely written in stone of what you have to be, what you have to strive to be. No, that's not what this macking is about. It's about motivating you just to be the better you than what you was a second ago, a day ago, a year ago. I always want you to know where you been so you know where you're at. So you can understand to know where you're going. Like, man, I may sound like a broken record, but it's real. And this is what I've been talking like, brother, when we worked at the job.
Cartoons said that, though. Like, there were many cartoons that even told us that growing up. Like, if you do not know where you have been in the past, you don't know where you are right now, so you don't know where you're going.
And you definitely need to know your history. Gotta know your history. But I digress, though. So,
back to the topic.
Yeah, let's get back to it. I'm sorry, the little phone stand acting funny. Keep switching around.
It's all right.
Yeah, oh, baby, you looking good. You looking good. You know, Mac just up here chilling, smoking this doobie, drinking this drink. So, now, it was planned I was supposed to have somebody jump in virtual here on Facebook, and then somebody was supposed to show up to the crib. Well, so far they ain't here yet. And they both deal within the music industry, have been in the music industry for a while. I'm not going to say their names because when y'all see them and y'all hear them, a lot of y'all already know who they is. Y'all listen to a lot of their music already and probably don't even know it. But that's fine. Like, whenever the brothers probably want to show up, or chime in, I'm going to make sure I get them up in there. So, we going to just bypass the first topic right now. Let's just work on the second one. Now, I'm going to just ask your opinion on that. Like, how do you feel? Like, I ain't gonna lie. We raw right here. You know what I'm saying? All I say is don't say nothing that's disparaging to no group or no person like that.
Okay, so why is money used to determine value? Well, I mean, if we're going to talk about it from that point, the reason why money is used to determine value is because of the society we live in. The Western civilization pretty much made it where it's like that's going to determine your value. You got to think, like, there was a saying, what does it say? The man that dies with the most wins or something like that. Like, most white people or most people, when they obtain a large quantity of money, they think, oh, now I don't have to do too much. I'm worth this, I'm worth that. True, you are worth what you have physically, but what is that overall? Because you have so many people that actually have large quantities of money and they're not happy.
That is true.
So, does it determine a person? It depends on the person's mindset, I say. Does money determine a person's value? Most people are going to say yes. I frankly don't think that, because you can have the most money in the world and you can be the bitterest person. You could be the most selfish person in the world. So it doesn't determine your value. Your value is you as a person. Is what you do, is what you contribute to the community, is what you contribute to people's, to people's existence. Because we're here together. Like, yes, we all have to work on ourselves at moments and times by ourselves, sit in that dark room. But at the end of the day, when we come out of that, we're supposed to come together and work together. Money doesn't determine your value. You can have all the money in the world and you could be a piece of shit.
Be the biggest villain.
Man!
Look at super villains. They be rich as shit.
Cruella de Vil. Cruella. I love her. But still. Now, let's see. What person, and does it really show someone's worth? No, it doesn't show someone's worth. It'll show how arrogant a person is. Absolutely. It'll show how narcissistic and possibly egotistic a person is. Absolutely. But does it show their value or their worth? No. Actually, it does show their worth. It shows they're not worth shit.
Well, I'm gonna say, but that
depends on how they act.
Everybody,
right? That's why I said it depends on the mindset.
Okay.
It depends on the mindset. You can have all the money in the world. You can be completely comfortable and satisfied, but if your morale is trash, you ain't worth shit. It don't matter how much you got. It really doesn't. People have put that in. They have put that in the forefront, just like in a relationship. A woman doesn't want to go with a man if he's not bringing in a certain amount of money. A man doesn't want to be with a woman if she ain't really got nothing going for her. We're putting money value to a degree on people because we know that we need money to live. Now, let's X out money altogether. If we didn't have money, how would value be determined then?
From your skills.
There you go.
From your knowledge.
There you go.
From the way you treat people.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, now, to me, that still reigns true nowadays, but why I say it kind of got warped, because it used to be respect, power, money.
Yeah.
You get the respect, which gives you the power, which is the money is then just going to come. Mm-hmm. Now it's money, power, respect. In other words, you got to get money to get some power, and then you get respect. But it's like, see, since you got the money and the so-called power, if these people don't respect you, they're going to come rob you. And now, even nowadays, like, money is so highly valued. That's why you always hear all these people, loyalty ain't don't mean nothing. Why? Because honestly, in this day and age, loyalty is nothing. Because I can just say, you know what? I can make all your friends turn on you right now. Get him for 50 bands. And I give your guy 50 bands and he'll come whack you.
And he'll do it.
But you know why a lot of that happens is because those guys aren't around for you. Yep. They're around for what they can do. They're opportunists. Like, they're basically parasites.
Which, I mean...
You know what I'm saying? And they might be in a fucked up situation. Probably ain't even told you about it.
Right.
Not knowing, like, bro, if you would have just told me, I would have looked out for you. Mm-hmm. I would have helped you out. You know what I'm saying? In your time of need. But a lot of people, like, especially in the black community, we're closed off. It's hard for us to ask for help, because a lot of times we get help. People turn around and use that they helped you on something small to belittle you.
What's crazy is that, again, and this dials back, and I don't even think we've had this topic yet, dials back to parenting, because that's the first time that ever gets shown to anybody is in a family setting. That is something that gets shown to you in a family setting.
That is true.
So you have to think, if somebody is only around their family and it's like they're, gridded off and they're only really around their family and they're not around like the public like that, they're going to assume that everybody operates like that, so they're in turn going to operate the same way.
To a certain extent, because like, if you look at this day and age now, see, with me, what I have a problem with, or why people do that, because, like I say, this motherfucker might be a supervillain. And a lot of people be like, oh man, this motherfucker I need to be around. Be like, bruh, this motherfucker can't hold a steady relationship with no woman. Why? Because he has no character, no charisma, no none of that to put behind this money. Like, and then some people get so spoiled on the money is a tool to buy my affection, buy the trust, buy the respect, and all that. But what'll happen if the money becomes obsolete?
Then, you know,
who would they deal? Who will somebody deal with you?
That's
you like to deal with yourself if you didn't have no money. But like,
and
it don't just even like, even if you don't got a lot of money, because I know some people that don't got a lot of money, but they have assets, and a lot of people don't even know how to know the difference.
The difference between assets and physical money. Here we go. Difference between assets. You have a house. The house, you done paid on that house. Now that house has, what do you call that?
Equity, and it's constantly.
And that is good debt. Good debt, you want to have an equal amount of good debt, and you want to have low bad debt, but it can be equal too.
Well, we're going to go there later, though.
Right.
That's the top.
Having pictures on it, having artwork, having certain things, that's assets. Those are things that you can cash in later on down the line because they gain value over time. A car is not an asset. The moment that leaves the fucking lot, it then decreases in value.
Shit, I'll give you another reason why having a bunch of money still don't create your value, because you can have a whole bunch of, like, I'm going to just say, a lot of successful hustlers that didn't switch their shit over to something legit.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The money is just sitting there, and if you know how inflation works, if you don't got that money working for you, you're actually losing money. You all be like, oh yeah, I got this money in the safe, woo woo, but
it's not earning anything.
It's not growing to nothing. It's actually, you might have a 10,000 sitting there, 100,000, $1 million sitting there. Within a year, that million ain't $1 million no more. It's not gonna spend the same.
Like, let's take it for instance, like what's going on in the world right now. I don't know how many people know about this, but you know, China and Russia are backing their currency. I knew about this about 5-6 years ago.
Why you think they left the
the
World Bank?
Yes, trust me, I get it. Don't.
I know. I'm just saying. This shit like, man, motherfuckers like, man, better look at all this small shit that's happening.
They got everybody distracted with sickness and celebrity bullshit and all this other crazy stuff, but China and Russia are backing their currency by gold. The U.S. done pulled out people from the China's plants for making chips for phones, computers, gaming systems, cars.
It ain't been no silicone shortage. They lie.
They lie. But they're backing their money by something. If we want to go with, does money add value to a person? Our money is nothing but an IOU. So technically, everything that you got is an IOU, so you ain't worth shit.
But I ain't gonna lie. In a way, you do gotta. But see, now y'all know me. I'm looking at the pros and the cons. That's just me. But in a way, you do gotta add. Well, I'm gonna say how they manage money can increase someone's value. Not that you got the money.
Okay.
Because getting the money is really the easy part. The hard part is keeping the money.
Using it as a tool.
That's as a tool. Yeah, of course. It's because that's all money is. It's just a tool.
People don't understand that.
Why is money such the biggest thing that people focus on when it's like, okay, I may don't got as much money as this motherfucker, but I'm actually also treat you better in a long run. I'm gonna treat you better in the long run and all that. And that motherfucker got made more money. He might buy you something real quick, like that's nothing.
So now
but he gonna be cheating on you. But that's not every person with money.
It's not.
And don't let people, all these TikToks and all, don't all like, because I see this big thing, why cry in a 2-bedroom, 4-bedroom when you could be crying on the beach of Dubai? Why should you be crying any fucking where?
That shows that you don't have value for yourself.
You're insecure. But and that goes both ways. Like, even with some of these men, why is you sitting there letting this motherfucker treat you like trash when you can, you know what? Maybe you need to be by yourself.
They sit there and treat it like trash because they should have just left in the first place. If you knew you couldn't have, you don't need money to add value to a relationship. We're just gonna like summarize that. You really don't, but it's a necessity. It's a necessity because you need certain things because at the end of the day, you know, you have to live. But again, like you said before,
live within your means.
People don't want to live within their means. That's the thing. People are always looking at the next person. They're looking at the person next door to them. They're looking at the person down the street from them. They're looking at the person when they go into a barbershop. Looking at the person when they go into.
So then I also gotta ask this. So you people say like, oh, I want to do, but they be like, are you willing to make the sacrifices, and do you have that drive to go and get that money the way this, or in the way that you say this person got theirs from what you think you know of how they got theirs?
It takes discipline.
But then that's the thing, does the person have that to go do that and get that?
Okay, so we're going to take this back to affirmation. So, you know, whatever you speak, positive or negative, you can yield it that way. So I'm looking at it like this. If a person is speaking or not acknowledging what they did and they worked hard to get to it, it's not gonna register for them. So it's never gonna be enough.
See, because all right, now, you know, we're kind of getting off topic, but I'm just gonna do this real quick. A lot of people, once they have went through the journey to get to where they're at and where they're at a good spot, you know, financially or whatever, they really, how can I say this? The journey doesn't matter in a way. Like, it matters, but they're not really looking at it. But the journey groomed them to get to this point, and the journey it groomed them to actually not get to this journey, but get to this point, but it groomed them to be able to maintain it.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Now, to get to this crazy level of money, like what a lot of people seeing, like a lot of these celebrities having, like, do y'all not understand? A lot of them have to sacrifice family. What I mean is, they can't be at every single birthday party.
They can't be.
They can't be like. They can't do that because, in order for them to make this amount of money, trust me, it takes lots of drive.
Yeah.
Lots of drive. And if you don't have that, it's not going to work out.
Working for yourself, being an entrepreneur, doing anything for yourself, people think it's the easiest thing in the world. No. You think that, oh, I'm going in punching in the clock. That is a certified check every week or every other week versus a person that's working for themselves. A lot of people don't get it. When you're working for yourself, it's not, oh, I get to work 4 or 5 hours and I done made my money. No, there are times where you gotta grind. Like, I have been in a nail shop. I would start as early as 7 in the morning and I would grind. I would trap it out until about maybe 12 in the morning. I had to build that. It wasn't gonna come easy. Yeah, I see my talent. Yeah, I can acknowledge it, but it's my job to get y'all in the door. It's my job to persuade y'all, come fuck with me. I do the best nails. I do, though.
Because you got to think, you are in the business. This, what I'm doing, is a business of, it's determined on, does the next person actually like me? Like, what I mean is, like, because when I say like, I mean, do they want to give me any kind of attention?
Okay.
Any kind of energy?
Okay.
Like for me, even the negative, it works for me strictly because, like, I look for, there's hidden truth within these negatives. That's how I look at it. Like, you know, like, even if it's just a motherfucker talking shit, you can still look at it like, you know what? I don't like this about this, and I'm gonna switch this up right quick. But now, don't take it so much to where you start doubting yourself. You should never doubt yourself. Like, you should always push through this. Let me go
Again, that's a mental. Again, that's a mental thing.
But that takes time, and I ain't gonna lie, that takes time to build.
Mm-hmm.
But some people just are strong-willed. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like you can look at it as stats in RPG. Yeah. For real. Some people got a lot of charisma, intelligence. Some people got the strength and the stamina.
And some people are all around the board. Even players.
Yeah.
So it all depends.
And some people got a little bit more luck than others.
This is true, boy.
It's like this. It takes a little bit of luck also. Like anything, like sometimes it just be a little luck, but practice makes perfect. Like I say, every single podcast I learn something, which is awesome, and I hope y'all learn something from it. Or if not learn something, just you understand something that you eventually can understand. For real, like that's what this is about. But we gone. Let me see how long we been on this topic. We only been on this topic 25 minutes. So we want to give like use a couple of minutes, give a last up for this topic, and then we gonna jump back to the number one. I ain't get the people in that I needed in.
It's all right.
Well, I can catch them another day.
Definitely
life is life, because we everyday people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it's about.
Everybody has life. Life happens.
Yeah. And it's just fine. And excuse me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to do something I ain't supposed to be doing. I'm about to hit some goddamn tobacco. Don't hate me. See, y'all been helping me quit smoking also.
That's a good thing. That's a positive.
Over there on Twitch. Y'all also be helping me get my exercise in. So hey, thank you for all the push-ups. Thank you for all the jumping jacks. And thank you for using them channel points. Put that cigarette down. Damn. Alright. Thank you for doing that over there on Twitch for me, like for real. That's really what's up. Make sure y'all keep hollering at me over there, cause man, we keeping it moving and we pumping. The Mac community is coming. Holla at me everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, over here on Facebook, over here on YouTube. If you watching on YouTube, thank you for coming through for real. Like man, we doing this every Saturday. Let's just talk it out. I got 50K points, man. I'm waiting for when you piss me off more. Damn. That's how I be doing all them damn jumping jacks and push-ups. Because of them, these people who sitting back lurking, hoarding points.
I was trying to send points to make me a troll. That one.
Well, that is still whenever she's ready. Because the community, y'all voted for it. Y'all did.
Everybody wants to see that. She's like,
and just get her. They want to see her on camera. Like if y'all want to see her on camera, check her out over here on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube or over there on YouTube, it's called Verdette's Adventures Volume 6. Go check that out.
They don't deserve to see her.
I ain't gonna tell you when she pop up, but she pop up. All I gotta say, go check it out, man. It's pretty hilarious. Like I'm gonna do more like that. Don't worry about it. It's coming.
So we're gonna be doing skits?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
What skits have you thought about?
Man, listen, we got.
Because your mind is like ridiculous.
It's gonna be nutty, man. Do you?
Nigga.
No, I ain't gonna. No, people gonna steal my shit. Even though I ain't nobody, but they gonna steal my shit.
Oh, you somebody.
They gonna steal my shit.
Everybody is somebody.
But hey. I must be, because shit, like I say, I'm humble as hell, but I really never thought everything was gone. Like, I ain't viral and none of shit like that. I ain't had no, but I'm happy for 1 view.
See?
2 views, and I'm getting more than that, and it's just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, people sending shit to me on Twitch and shit, like, that shit's crazy.
They see the dedication, they see the grind, like, we appreciate it.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to put a lot more effort into this shit. Like,
you should.
Because honestly, all these solutions that I be trying to come up with for things, like, like definite problems, not for philosophical type shit, I'm fun that shit. Watch, it's coming. I'm gonna find you somebody, you my baby's daddy. Oh my Lord. But thank you, baby. But no, like, I'm serious, like, cause listen, the shit, I'm just trying to drop a seed. Let's just be better. And cause this my community ain't gonna be nothing but motivation, nothing else. If you ain't motivating everybody in the community, you might as well get out the community. You know, you can sit back and just watch. That's fine. That's fine. Just suck up some game. You, like I say, it's not written in stone. You take what you need to take from it, but don't take it as a negative. Come with an open mind. Don't come with an agenda already. Come with an open mind. You may hear something that you like. You may hear something that you like. May see something that you like. May see somebody you know you want to link up with or something. And let's all network. But we gonna get to the first topic. And what is that, sweetheart?
First topic is, has the studio gangster rapper become the real gangster rapper?
I would say yes, because I seen the evolution of it. I'm gonna say it went from like, okay, no, let's be honest with this. Like, okay, see, at first
I was agreeing with you seen the evolution part.
Okay, because one, the black community was completely different back then.
Right.
The way how the structure was and how people did things.
Right, even
the gangsters, when it came to the rap, like some rapped, you know what I'm saying, if they really had the talent for it.
Some police the community.
Like, yeah, like some police the community, but I'm saying like for the rapping wise, if you really notice, a lot of gangster rap really didn't blow up until a little bit later once rap was already in. Like, it was there already, but it really wasn't big because a lot of it was, all right, the community made that rapper the most like, bro can spit. So you know what? We gonna back him and keep him out the bullshit. The hustlers and the gangsters kept that rapper out the bullshit. So when he was rapping about shit, he was rapping what his guys was doing. He wasn't doing it. No, they physically wasn't doing it. But they guys was. But they guys made sure, hey bro, you got this talent. Even the basketball players, all that. Like I say, the community was different. Bro, we gonna do this. We gonna back you. You the voice of us.
Okay, so I get how this is going. It's pretty much like how you would get a private investor.
In a way, yeah.
So that's the true way of a private investor. Okay, so that's understandable. I get that.
Now, that doesn't work for all of them. Because there was some that were industry plants.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you ain't even got the backing of your community with this.
Right.
Like, so, and like, who are they? Just like, bro, man, you from fucking Kalamazoo, go back to some shit. Like, bro, ain't nobody on none of that. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's gangster motherfuckers up there, but it was like, you could just tell. Yeah. Then it moved to, you know, because then, like, you know, a lot of motherfuckers, oh man, studio gangsters, woo, and all that type of shit. We want to hear this shit from the motherfuckers that's actually doing it in a way. Because, you know, some motherfuckers, big names, you know, talking all that shit on the record, motherfuckers pull up to their studio.
Right.
Choppers are blaring.
Right.
Not realizing, like, bro, they basically just trying to battle rap. And y'all came with the real gangster shit to them, and it was like, bro. And then that ended up fucking them up, because at that time, them gangster motherfuckers, like, really, they wasn't getting, like, the push, like how it is now. Okay. Because, like, and then it went to, the gangsters was still, they was there, but they was more still in the background. And the hustler, the trapper, was the one rapping about trapping and shit. Okay. Like, come on, you can just look at the music through the ages. Yeah. Like, the rap game, like, you had the real big studio gangster, like, little shit, you know what I'm saying? You got 50 talking about wanksters and shit, you know what I'm saying?
And then you had somebody like T.I.
I say pretty much when Pac and Short was here in Milwaukee in the early 90s, like, I ain't gonna lie. We ain't touch Short. Short was Short. Like, a lot of motherfuckers, but it was a lot. Man, yeah, motherfuckers for a minute would not come to the mill. Because motherfuckers was like, oh, niggas was really testing motherfuckers gangsters and shit. I got older motherfuckers I know that was involved in doing a lot of crazy shit. But, oh, I know, we didn't touch Show. Like, man, but like, it was a lot of motherfuckers who got touched coming up here. You know, but ain't nobody trying to brag on that or nothing like that. But it just goes into play show of what's going on. Like now, no, the motherfuckers that's in the trenches is out here rapping these songs. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with it because that's still a viable way out your horrible situation. But the only problem is a lot of them, you know, you gotta live your life before you really blow up. Mac World Media, man. Y'all go check my boy out, man. He stream every day at 1 o'clock over here on YouTube, man. Mac World Media, man. Y'all check him out. He dropping nothing but knowledge. He motivating too. This a fellow Mac. Y'all can check him out. Oh man, he came and rolled down on this boy. Brother, I need to join you on yours one day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the Mac community can come and visit.
Man, you said 100. like, man, hey, brother, and I love to have you back again, brother. Like, you know what? You can talk about this topic like he said, I'll be back off. Man, listen, I want everybody to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, never know how everybody feel after the thing, but then that's what this is about. Let's discuss it. Come through anytime. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. A lot of times while I can't watch yours live, I be at work, I be on the road. I can't, you know, I can't have the phone up while I'm on the road, bro. You know, I ain't trying to kill nobody or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding around on 28,000 pounds and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, man, like, then the rap went to the trapper, and now it's on the real gangsters. And they bring in, he say, yeah, I know I got the lunch hour solo. Hell yeah, you do, bro. You definitely do. But no, that's what's up, bro. That keeps you in time for a lot of people. But like, you know, and I hate to say it, like, man, they in the perfect avenue. They got the talent. They got all that. Man, and that's where we need to come back together. Like, brother, they gotta, he said, maybe, wow, baby, nah. See, the topic catch me up, man. Oh, see, sweetheart, could you read the 2 topics out to my brother? You know what I'm saying? Because I'd like to hear your opinion on this.
First topic is, has the studio gangster rapper become the real gangster rapper? The second topic is, why is money used to determine the value of a person? And does it show someone's worth?
Well, how do you feel about that, brother?
Can you, actually, join?
Well, he wanted...
No, I'm asking, could he?
Oh, he on YouTube. He watching this on YouTube.
Okay.
He watching this on YouTube, like, and don't worry about it. Like, you already know, man. The production is low, but the message is real. Matt gonna turn it up. He said these are good topics, man. See, I ain't gonna lie to you. If y'all look at my topics, man,
all the
like
topics, literally, like they go backwards.
They flow. Well, not really, but it's almost like a self-help seminar, just episodic.
Okay.
If you watch all of them from the beginning all the way up to now, like, because it's basically, it's the evolution of oneself. You know, because, you know, everything happened in steps. Because I'm eventually going to get to this group economics once this community get bigger. And like I said before, I humbly thank everybody for getting your boy's first check from Twitch. Like, for real. Like, the community is growing. Like, it's a slow growth, but it's steady growth.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a good growth. People.
And I did it in 8 months. A lot of people out there seeing took at least a year, year and a half to get the, man, what? Man, let's go. And like, I wasn't even, like, man, just the love been crazy. Just been definitely crazy. But, bro, what you think on them topics, brother? Because you got insight, you know what I'm saying? I need perspective, and that's what we here for. We here to have a discussion.
We want to know your perspective.
Because I want to learn from this, and I would like to, I would like this to be, it's always a learning and a teaching moment for me.
For me, I grew up I didn't really listen to a lot of rap. Like, I heard it on the radio, but was it played in the house? No. There was more, like, I was raised around older adults, so I was listening to the Anita Baker, the Marvin Gaye, stuff like that.
Hold on. I think wealth is wisdom is a bad ideology for us as people. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We gotta get all this.
Yeah.
Hold on, we gotta get, because we on 2 different platforms right now, so we got people talking on both and checking out on both. All right, so why didn't it pop up yet? All right, here we go. I think wealth is wisdom is a bad ideology for us as a people. Capitalism
replaced slavery. Capitalism replaced slavery, so that makes it detrimental to our own upward mobility. Coming from the bottom, knowledge is your only power.
And I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Not only is it, that's one of your powers. Your other power is community.
Yeah, because if you don't have a community back, if you don't have people backing you, it doesn't matter.
You need a community. Like, you need a community. Like,
but I agree with him. You know, that's it's a bad ideology, and that's the reason why our community is so separate. You got to think the reason why a lot of black people don't ask for help, because, like, just from coming from a family that one side of the family were labor workers, and then another side valued education over even their own family. It's like you see the different paths. Like, their value system is set up different, so they pretty much will look at the opposite side and be like, they will look at it as God blesses the one who has his own. You know, you got to get it yourself. I can't help you. You got to do it yourself. You got to get it out the mud. And the whole time, they could easily, they don't have to give you everything, but it's the help. And coming from a family where it's like, no, you got to get it out the mud, even though there are people that have the knowledge and can help, they won't, because they think of it as, oh, we're hindering you, or, you won't learn what you're supposed to.
Okay, because you just said a lot here. So, yeah. So, I'm going to look at it. So, wait. Steal a car and rob somebody in dirty clothes, you a bum. Throw on some George and a chain, or steal a car and rob your own people. Now, hold on, wait. I don't want to hear all of it, brother. Well, why is it?
Why didn't it pop up?
I don't know. It be slow to it. It always pop up first on the
what's the name?
Yeah.
Okay.
So why the hell?
It's gonna pop up.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, but what he's saying is not he not lying. Like, cause that perception, the visual can trick you. Like, cause all right, like how we was talking about social media. That's why a lot of people value the money, cause somebody be like, oh, I'm taking these trips, I'm doing this. But they crying, and sometimes a lot of it be fake. Like, for some of these people, they be like, okay, that just sounds too big. And a lot of shit be Photoshop, but it's some really people out here taking trips. But definitely during the COVID. Mm-hmm. Airlines was cheap, motherfuckers was out here. But a lot of people was taking them trips to escape. Mm-hmm. They was trying to escape a lot of shit that they created. Because life is what you create.
People don't understand that, but again, that's a manifestation.
And, like, hell, we knew motherfuckers, man, that didn't have no car up here, but was taking trips to Miami, renting and taking pictures all on Facebook and shit, in Lambos and shit. Like, bro, how you wait?
Priorities,
but like, dog, you on the bus when you come back to the crib.
Priorities. Again, that's living outside your means.
But see, now hold on. They had the money at that. Hold on. Just listen to what I'm about to tell you. This bullshit. But I just try. I don't know, man. I had to try to get
all that money that was
floating
floating around the city, like they did. There was a map that they put up a map and they showed how many people this PPP loan scam and crap. Dog, Milwaukee by far, and there is not a lick of it to show in the city.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, everybody's wearing it.
Motherfuckers
driving.
What?
And it's funny because
but
like
repos is up.
And yeah, I'm sure repos are up, and I'm pretty sure cars are going and being traded in because it's like, all right, you done bought an Audi, but Audi headlights, if that go out, that's about $500, boss, and that's just for life to get it put in. That's another $500 possibly. So now you spending damn near $1,200.
But shit, motherfucker got it. They got that.
No,
money.
they had it.
Motherfucker got that money.
Had it. That BMW go out.
Motherfucker got money.
Nah, they had it.
I fixed that motherfucker myself.
I'm not. See, I'm not fucking with
I really don't know too much about labor costs.
I know about the labor costs. So like for me,
these motherfuckers right here.
Okay, and that's your skill. That's your skill.
But see, that's the thing. That's just
one of your skills. I know. That is one of your many skills. You're a jack of all trades and a master of none.
But it's better to be a jack of many than a master of one. Come on. I don't tell half truths. I'm going to tell you the whole saying.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you the whole thing.
We appreciate that.
Man, I'm going to live.
Especially me, because it's like, again, this whole
But I'm going to just say this, though. See, now, when that jack of all trades and that master, I'm going to just say this. A jack going to get you going. That master going to make you efficient. If you understand what that means. A jack is going to get you going. A master will make you efficient. Damn. So you got to understand everything. But, my brother, so what you think about the other? What you think about the rap game, Mac? If you still here, brother.
I think I didn't know too much about
we got Kelvin Smiley, man. What it do, bro? Wait, I think that's bro from my job, man. What's happening, brother, man? Thank you for coming on, checking in with a player, man. I'm sorry for not acknowledging you, man.
I don't know too much about the rap game. I
know I didn't have to guess. It ain't no disrespect against you, but I had more.
Trust me, I get it.
I try to have people that's in the fields or that are went through something close to what the topic is.
Yeah, and they can give their perspective.
Yeah, and I love that you come here. I think it's reflective of majority's interest in our culture. See, but I'm going to say my problem is with a lot of it is we don't, well, I'm going to say, how can I say this? See, I'm sounding like an idiot. But I'm trying to make it to where everybody can understand it. Because the way I got it in my head is crazy, but everybody ain't looking at it as what is that really doing for me? Will I be happy? Hold on, they ain't interested in rappers like Kendrick, like they interested in Blueface beating his hoe up. See, I think it's funny. That is true, but a lot of it is we're not being told how. But even though it's actually out here, because it's even better, how to create this wealth. Before this internet, social media, I ain't gonna lie to you. I have actually learned some valuable knowledge off of the internet and some shit on social media. But I know how to filter through the bullshit, and then I do my due diligence as a person of myself to want to know more about this topic. I'll go start doing research of my own and finding out all that right there, that bullshit. That was the gem right there, as my boy would say. He know who he is. of the culture, not just the talent. That is correct. And I ain't gonna lie to you. This social media has made it to where it's a lot of brothers blew up without signing deals. It's doing pretty good without having to, they ain't got to deal with none of them. And they be like, why this brother is really the one popping? And I ain't gonna lie to you, that's why I like to really, if you talk about music, I like the underground shit better than anything. I like the mixtapes and all. Wonder why? Because motherfuckers be raw. I don't mean like they coming at you raw as them. Them is the type of people that I be liking. No bullshit. Like now, he said, then we can present ourselves in a more responsible way, not just cooning for dollars. Man, for real.
It's funny that he even brought that up.
We ain't gotta be twerkers and gangsters. Cause I ain't like, we can be whatever the fuck we want, bro.
I know I can.
Like,
be what I wanna be.
Man, we can be whatever the hell we want, but I ain't gonna lie. But I'm also gonna look at it like this. Cause I was having a conversation with a brother earlier. A motherfucker told me, was like, hey, sometimes you gotta do what you can to be able to do what you want. Yeah. Do y'all understand what that means? That goes back to even, I'm gonna go work this job and turn it into, until I can go get my own shit started.
Mm-hmm. You do
what you gotta do so you can do what you wanna do.
Yep.
Or do what you, it's either or. Do what you gotta do to do what you wanna do, or do what you can to do what you wanna do. Mm-hmm. No, but that it really is, man, do what you gotta do to do what you wanna do. It all goes, not saying nobody twerking nobody in the game, but a lot of motherfuckers faking just because it's the money that drive them, not the principle. But you gotta think, look at what they're being told, that the money does determine your value.
Power, money, respect, and that's
money, power, and respect. That's what it got turned to. Mm-hmm. It used to be respect, power, money. You get the respect, which gives you the power, which then is going to bring the money, because you motherfuckers are respect. And then, but now, why you think people always hold on, wait a minute. I like this saying better. If you want to be hold on, wait a minute. If you want to be an artist, become a welder. Ain't nothing, nigga. A welder is a very valuable asset to the community and to you. Like, that is like,
do you understand?
Like, that skill is gonna listen. That skill is still gonna be useful in the apocalypse. If I'm gonna just say in the dystopian future, or you take that back with you take that, like, what that what that means basically is you cover your ass financially, so you don't have to do what you love for money. You can do it for the love of the craft. That is correct. That is correct. But I'm going to just say this. Like, for instance, I've been content creating, right? Just as a hobby and just for the love of it, you know what I'm saying? Just to, and like, it's just, I'm just having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, it's also been, like, this shit has been helpful to me in my life. I have heard things from people, man, that changed me. And I had people say that they done heard stuff that changed them. That's awesome, bro. And look what I just said. I got my first check from Twitch in 8 months. What normally take people a while to get. Bro, that's humbling. I am excited for it. And I wasn't even, all right, look at when you came and talked to me. You asked me specifically on the podcast, what are you doing this for? How you looking about monetizing? And what did I tell you? Everybody can go back and look at it. Brother, I'm doing it for as a hobby. I'm just having fun. If I make some money from it, brother, I'm about to put it back into my community and put it back into it to make that shit blow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So I can bring other people in and start eating. Like I say, my production is low. But you know what? If the community grow, I'll be able to bring in a sound engineer. I'll be able to have my guy as a producer or some shit. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, this can become bigger. And then we start getting these programs ready for these kids. And then, like, cause like, man, y'all think man, brother, I've been at every parent-teacher conference. I am gonna be at these superintendent meetings, school board meetings, all this shit. Like, all these people want to give up. Man, what y'all gonna do about these schools, bro? Like, all right, taxes and all that. You know what? If you want to raise taxes, make sure a chunk of that shit going to our kids. And the thing is, I don't care what side it is, motherfucker, if they talking about bettering these kids, making these kids safer at these schools, because we can keep doing what we doing, but we better make it right for the future, though. What is y'all gonna do for these kids? And definitely in this black community. Because these schools is lacking on a lot of things. Okay, I may sound aggressive and hard, but you must be aggressive when it comes to the next generation.
Like, is it true?
And I'm seeing it. Like, yes, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get back to topic, but it goes in the hand, and that's why I make, like y'all already know, I make my topics like this. It's the creative discussion that brings up more. That's what I want. Come on, discuss it with Mac. Real. Like, that's just what this is about. Like, I tell everybody, like, man, if you find it entertaining, fine. But that's what I ain't trying to do. I just want to get knowledge and learn some knowledge. For real, let's help each other on everything. I ain't really talking all the way financial on shit you can do, because you know why? Everybody's situation is different. But I will give you C's. I just ain't got there yet. Because first, we all need... Man, we need to get community. Oh, fuck that. We all need to be in the same book, not on the same page. Not the same page, but at least if we all in the same book, we gonna get the push. Not anything to ask, sweetheart. Because it's almost an hour, you know. We just gonna keep it out and out. But you know, that's what this for, and I love all feedback. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, you didn't cut me off. I don't honestly think you did. You were just finishing up your train of thought. Yeah, as far as the topics went, I mean, for me, the gangster rap was hard for me to, it's like, of course, I listened to it.
I'm going to bring that one back up. I'm sorry for cutting you off, because I didn't have...
You didn't get to fully explain it.
With the people who I really wanted to be here to help really explain it.
And I kind of wanted to hear that because, you know, my perception on a lot of rap was jaded just because of my upbringing. So it's like, I like rap, definitely do. Can't say I don't.
I love it.
Like, man, listen.
Trap all that bad. What? All that shit.
But it takes me a moment sometimes to get reacclimated to it because of the conditioning, the upbringing I had. We didn't listen to that. That wasn't really in our house.
But I'm going to say this. A lot of rap, like, see, now it's one thing to listen to the lyrics, and you let the lyrics paint a picture for you.
Yeah.
A good rapper will paint a picture in your mind.
I like the ones that tell stories.
Man.
Like, I don't want, you know, just bullshit rap. I like for the artist to tell a story. I'm an artist, so for me, it's like, I know this is your way of expressing yourself. I know this is your way, this is your outlet in so many ways to get your emotions out. So I don't want to just hear blah, 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 blah. Like, I get it, that's an emotion too, you know, that's blah, but still.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of them brothers, if you really listen,
no,
I ain't gonna lie, hold on, you can feel sorry for a lot, because a lot of these brothers have been through so much trauma.
Yeah,
and they get an outlet, and it might get took short from these brothers, and it's sad. It's sad, like, express yourself the way you want to express yourself.
Absolutely.
As long as it won't hurt you or nobody else. Like, for real.
Absolutely, but that's the thing, like, that's the part that makes
right here. I'm sorry.
That's what makes it sad. Like when I see the ones that are trying to express themselves, but they're being exploited because they're
like, bro, you made it out the hood, but sometimes it's like it's hard to take that out of a person when it's been your life forever.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
that's your environment.
Like,
that's the environment you grew up in.
Blame, like, I don't blame them brothers. I blame what happened to them brothers.
Okay.
It's a total difference.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them brothers' story is the same as a lot of shit. It's a lot of times our story.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
we just aren't able to fucking articulate it because, you know.
Yeah. Like, so, like, I don't condemn nobody, you say.
No, I definitely don't condemn. That's not what I was trying to get across. I definitely don't condemn. It was just, you know, that's how it was for me when I first started listening to rap. And growing up, me growing into more of an adult, more of a woman, whatever you want to call it, and raising children. I have a teenage son, so of course he's listening to these people. And if he's listening to these people, it's like, all right, let me listen to them and let me see what the hell they're talking about, because I know the subconscious is going to pick up on it before your actual conscious mind. So I need to hear what he's saying. If they're talking about some type of pain, it's like, all right, you can relate to that. What's going on? And that's what a lot of parents can't see also with the parenting thing. Like, if you sit and you listen to what your kid is listening to and not just rag on them about, yeah, I get on my son about him listening to certain things, but he knows I'm just playing, because I've sat and listened to it and it's like, that boy's in pain. And I'm a mom. So for me, it's like,
you listen to what you can relate to.
Like, I listen to Evanescence. I can relate to that.
Shit, I don't know. But hey, we had the hour now. As always, it's always definitely a big, 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 big thank you for coming out and supporting me. Y'all know it's free. All you gotta do is just come holler at me and just say something. You ain't even gotta say nothing. As long as you just sit here, just gain some knowledge. You never know, you might take something from it, pass it on to somebody else. Because that's the whole creed. That's the lifestyle of being a Mac. Because Mac Buddy Gaming, where we play to win, not kill, it's deeper than what it sounds like. People may think, oh man, you just talking about video games. No, Macking. Motivation requires commitment. If I motivate you to be the best you that you can be, you will always strive to be better, and you're going to spread that to somebody else. And then they're going to spread it to somebody else. And it's just going to grow. And then that way we can all be better than what we can be. Buddy, I'm your friend. I'm your confidant. You can come talk to me about anything. I'm your senpai for those who want to say that. I done had motherfuckers say that to me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's all right. Gaming. I want to learn from you. You can learn from me. Let me gain some knowledge. That's a game. Play to win. I'm going to motivate you to be better. We want to win at everything we do, whether it's in gaming or it's in life. Let's strive to just be better. Don't down nobody. That's where that motherfucker not kill. Not here to down your character. Who you are is you. Let's uplift each other. And let's just keep it moving. And always thank you. And I'm talking about a big thank you. So what y'all did for me over there on Twitch, because we gonna get the community big. Come on over. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Tell your friends. Let them watch it on your phone. That's what's up. I look at every view as it's 20 views because we small. Why? Because you might be up there watching it with a whole bunch of people watching you off this one phone. Hey, you may ain't got it like that. That's all right. Because all this is for you. And if you want to chime in, come on, chime in. And thank you for coming on, hollering at me. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.